Hi everybody, hope you're well. This video is going to be on password safety. I'm going to cover a couple of things, but if I forget anything, feel free to share. With passwords on Howrse, a lot of people, most people get their passwords stolen because it's either a weak password, it's easily guessed, or they've given it or shared it to somebody they thought they could trust. So the thing is, if you ever get a message asking you for your password, you should report it and you should block that person. Some people will offer you stuff for giving them your password and you will lose your account. They're not going to be an honest person. Like 99 times out of 100, you're going to get all your stuff taken, so don't do it, okay? It's really not a good idea. You should never share it to begin with. So even if they offer stuff like passes, don't give them the password. Doesn't matter if they offer you horses, items, money, anything, okay? They're going to steal your account. And the other thing is, obviously, don't register on sites that pretext to offer you passes so you can steal your account. So basically, there will be sites out there that will claim that they will give you free passes for your horse account if you register with them, and they'll usually ask you for your player name and your login, so basically your password. So they will basically steal your stuff. So don't do that. And then obviously choose a password that's difficult to guess. So don't be using, a lot of people make the mistake of using the name, their player name, as their password. Your account is going to get stolen so fast. Don't use really obvious passwords that are easily guessed, like password, for example, or 1234. The amount of people that use that's ridiculous. If you're going to make a password, Google the top 10 most used passwords or whatever, and you will see a list of the passwords not to use. Okay, if you're using any of those, you need to change your password really quick. Your password should be a mixture of uppercase and lowercase letters, so capital letters and lowercase, okay? And then it should also have numbers in it as well, and you should probably put symbols in it too if you can. Now, if you want to write it down, I would advise having somewhere like a piece of paper that you physically have somewhere that you can write it down on. Maybe not the complete thing, maybe just part of it, and you just remember the end of it. Like, say your password was 20 characters long and you write down 15 of those characters, but you remember the other like 5 in your head, okay? You could do that so that even if somebody found that piece of paper, they wouldn't be able to, use your password. So there's a couple of things you can do there to make it safer. Now, obviously, there are a lot of people that say that, oh, I was hacked and so forth. And usually the truth is that your password is easy to guess. Sometimes people use personal information, whether that's their birthday or the name of their pets and stuff. Don't do that either, because if you have, like, on your page, for example, that you have a bunny rabbit called, I don't know, Flame or whatever, and you were born in 2003 and your password's Flame 2003 or Flame03 or something like that, people who steal accounts think about these things. They think about what this person would use as a password, what would be personal to them that they would use as a password. So try and make sure your password isn't personal either, that you're not using information like that. So there's a couple of things to bear in mind to keep your account safe and stuff. Make sure you have a long password. Obviously it doesn't have to be like 1,000 characters long, but just something that you can use, something that you can remember, but make sure that it's not easily guessed and that it's not going to be easily cracked by anybody. And definitely do not share it with anybody. Like, even if a teammate says, "Can I have your password because I need to get this horse?" No. Shared account access is there for a reason. If anybody needs to be on your account to help you with anything, or if you're going away for a few days and you need someone to look after your account, shared account access, okay, is as far as you should go. You should never give anybody your password. So that's kind of it, I think. I don't think I can really think of anything else, but just one thing to add on. Think about it this way. If you give someone your password, okay, that's like you handing somebody your house keys or the keys to your car. And, if somebody on the street walked up to you and asked you for your house keys or the keys to your car, you wouldn't give them to them because they'd obviously walk away, steal all the stuff in your house and steal your car, okay? So you got to think about it like that. If you give your password to somebody, you're opening up the potential for them to take everything, okay? So even if you trust them, sometimes it's not the best idea, okay? So anyway, guys, hope you have a lovely day, and bye-bye.